Welcome everyone. I'm excited to kick off this presentation with a focus on why this research is a must-learn. Today, we'll explore how understanding greenwashing is essential for future business leaders, educators, and industry professionals. It's all about helping us build authentic brands and make smarter, more informed decisions in today's marketplace, which is increasingly driven by sustainability. We'll be diving into a research exploration tailored for MBA students and faculty, and we'll look at how appearances can be deceiving. Looks green, but is it truly sustainable? This is a fascinating and important topic, so let's get started. Today, we're diving into an important question. How do consumers really identify genuine sustainability from just marketing tactics? You've probably heard the term greenwashing, right? That's when companies pretend their products are green or environmentally friendly, but in reality, their sustainability efforts are minimal or even non-existent. This slide shows us the reality check we need to be aware of. Words like natural, sustainable, green, and eco-friendly are everywhere. Almost every brand today claims to be one or all of these. But the key issue is, how do we, as consumers, distinguish between true sustainability and just clever marketing? This leads us to what I call the green paradox, a situation where these claims can be misleading, and the more brands claim to be green, the more it becomes confusing for us to tell what's real. So, understanding this landscape is crucial, as we explore how to identify authentic eco-friendly practices amidst the marketing noise. Let's talk about how we can drive transparent sustainability communication, which is essential for building trust. Industry guidance plays a crucial role here, helping us understand how greenwashing can actually damage consumer confidence. When consumers feel misled, their trust in sustainability claims drops significantly, impacting the credibility of genuinely sustainable brands. So, what makes consumers trust labels that claim to be sustainable? It's about understanding the features and evidence behind those claims. We need to identify what makes a sustainability claim credible and reliable. That means examining the truth behind these claims and ensuring they are transparent and backed by verifiable data. Uncovering the reality behind sustainability promises is vital. It helps us distinguish between genuine efforts and superficial marketing. The purpose of our research is to shed light on these issues and promote honest, clear communication. Ultimately, our goal is to foster trust by ensuring consumers can confidently rely on sustainability labels, which supports a more authentic and responsible industry. This research is industry relevant and urgently needed because it addresses issues that have real consequences. When companies make false claims, it can negatively impact the environment, society, and even a brand's reputation. If these problems are left unaddressed, they can cause long-term damage that's difficult to recover from. You see, fake claims can mislead well-intentioned buyers who genuinely want to make responsible choices. This deception not only harms consumers, but also undermines trust in the market. And then there's the marketing overload. We see green colors, leaves, and nature symbols everywhere, sometimes to grab attention, but often without real substance behind them. All these factors tie into the surging demand for green products, which has increased exponentially, showing how much consumers are seeking environmentally friendly options. But this surge also opens the door for misleading practices, making it even more important for us to understand and address these issues through this research. Ultimately, it's about protecting consumers, supporting honest businesses, and ensuring that sustainability claims are genuine and trustworthy. Let's take a closer look at the key research questions that guide our understanding of greenwashing. First, we ask, what factors actually determine if a product is considered sustainable? This is crucial because the definition can vary widely depending on who you ask and what criteria are used. Next, we explore whether consumers tend to judge solely by packaging appearance. Unfortunately, packaging bias can lead us to believe a product is greener than it really is, simply based on how it looks. Moving on, we consider whether people can spot fake versus genuine green practices. This ability to differentiate is vital in combating greenwashing and making informed choices. Then, we examine the role of certifications, labels, and transparency. These are often trusted signals that help consumers verify a company's claims. And finally, we analyze which industries are most prone to greenwashing. Some sectors, due to their high visibility or market pressures, tend to be more susceptible to making false or exaggerated environmental claims. All of these questions are interconnected and essential for understanding the bigger picture of sustainable marketing and consumer trust. They help us identify where greenwashing is most prevalent and how we can better navigate the landscape of sustainability claims. Let's take a closer look at some of the key focus areas for our project. First, certification authenticity is crucial. It's about ensuring that the products or claims we present are genuinely certified and trustworthy. This builds credibility with our consumers. Next, website information plays a vital role. A clear, transparent, and accurate online presence helps reinforce trust and allows consumers to verify details themselves. Along with that, marketing claims need to be truthful and substantiated. Avoiding overstatements ensures we maintain integrity in our messaging. Packaging credibility is another important aspect. Well-designed, honest packaging not only attracts attention, but also communicates authenticity and quality. Moving on to our focus areas, we're targeting a diverse group of consumers from various socioeconomic backgrounds. This diversity allows us to broaden our reach and understand different perspectives. Our age range of 18 to 45 years covers a wide demographic, from young adults to middle-aged consumers. We're also focusing on both metro and non-metro consumers, ensuring our approach is inclusive and accessible across different geographies. Our overall target audience is quite broad, but our research scope is specifically designed to understand their needs, preferences, and behaviors in depth. This comprehensive approach helps us tailor our strategies effectively, connecting all these points back to the core theme of building trust and credibility in our brand. Now, let's take a closer look at our category-wise green claim analysis. We've examined advertising and packaging to see how brands communicate their sustainability efforts. To get a clear picture, we studied the top 20 green brands, analyzing their claims and presentation. This content analysis helps us understand the consistency and transparency of their messages. We also conducted a fake versus genuine label comparison to spot any misleading claims. Observing live reactions during our focus groups provided valuable insights into how consumers perceive these labels in real time. Additionally, we tested actual product samples with 8 to 10 participants per group to gather first-hand feedback. Our focus group discussions, which are qualitative in nature, allowed us to explore topics like the importance of certification, how consumers' purchase behaviors are influenced, and how easily greenwashing can be recognized. We also assessed the level of trust consumers place in sustainability claims. On the quantitative side, we engaged at least 300 respondents through a comprehensive consumer survey. This research methodology gives us robust data to support our findings, ensuring that our analysis is thorough and representative of broader consumer sentiments. All these approaches together form a comprehensive picture of how green claims are made, perceived, and trusted in today's market. Now, let's take a closer look at our custom perception measurement tools. First, we have the trust scale, which helps us gauge how much consumers trust a brand or product. Then, there's the ad and content analysis framework, a structured way to evaluate the messages and visuals in advertisements. To support this, we use a coding sheet that standardizes how we record these observations. We also implement structured focus group protocols. These ensure our discussions are consistent and productive across different groups. The discussion guide provides a roadmap for facilitating meaningful conversations and digging into perceptions. Additionally, we include genuine and misleading claim samples to test how well participants can distinguish truth from falsehood. Our product image set offers visual stimuli to assess perception more accurately. To reach a broader audience, We utilize tools like Google Forms and Typeform, making it easy to gather input from many people quickly through online surveys. All these data collection tools work together to give us comprehensive insights into perception, which is vital for understanding how consumers interpret and respond to different messages. This integrated approach helps us refine our strategies and ensure we're effectively engaging our audience. Let's take a closer look at how brands successfully use emotional appeal for greenwashing. Emotional manipulation is a common tactic, as it taps into consumers' feelings rather than providing concrete information. Today's young consumers, in particular, are eager for transparency and want detailed information to make informed choices. They demand honesty from brands and are more likely to trust those that provide clear, verifiable data. This is where certification bodies like FSC, USDA Organic, and ECOCRT come into play. They help build a slightly higher level of trust because their logos and standards serve as signals of credibility. However, it's important to recognize that such certifications, while helpful, are not foolproof and can be exploited. Another common tactic is the use of specific words like natural, eco, or pure. These terms create a sense of false confidence, leading consumers to believe products are more sustainable or healthier than they actually are. They often lack clear definitions, which can be misleading. Vague language also contributes to this confusion. Many consumers tend to associate green packaging colors with sustainability, assuming that simply changing the color or design means the product is more eco-friendly. This packaging bias can be quite powerful, even if the actual environmental impact remains unchanged. Overall, these expected findings highlight how emotional appeal and superficial indicators can influence consumer perceptions. It's crucial for us to be aware of these tactics so we can better navigate and scrutinize green claims in the marketplace. Let's talk about how we can support genuine sustainable brands. It's really important to avoid falling into greenwashing traps, which can be misleading and undermine trust. As consumers, making informed decisions is crucial, not just for ourselves, but for society as a whole. One way to do this is by sharing sustainability reports publicly. Transparency helps hold brands accountable and builds confidence. Additionally, adopting proper certifications is key. These serve as credible proof of a company's sustainability efforts. We should also be wary of misleading green packaging tricks that try to give a false impression of eco-friendliness. When making claims about sustainability, it's essential that they are clear, measurable, and verifiable. This way, we can ensure that what's being communicated is honest and backed by real data. For industry, the path forward involves embracing these principles and fostering a culture of transparency and accountability. By doing so, we not only support authentic, sustainable brands, but also push the entire industry toward more responsible practices. Ultimately, our collective effort can create a more sustainable future, where honesty and integrity guide every step. That's the goal we should all aim for.